Good morning students, Sairam. We are going to start a new topic in composition which is known as unseen passage. Now what is an unseen passage? Unseen passage means a complete and detailed understanding of the passage. Now a small paragraph will be provided to you. You have to read that paragraph carefully and understand the meaning of each word and sentence what is given in that paragraph. Okay, a passage means it can be one or two paragraphs, that is a passage, or a small passage of one paragraph also. So we are going to start learning by a small passage. Okay, so the main purpose, now what is the main purpose of the unseen passage is, it is to test one's ability to grasp the meaning of the given passage. Means to help, it is the ability, means it checks your the ability, how much you have understood the passage and what things you have understood from the passage. So that is the main objective, or that is the main purpose of the unseen passage. Understanding of the passage helps to answer the questions asked on the given passage. An unseen passage, after the end of the passage, there are certain questions asked based on the passage. So if you read the passage carefully and if you understand the passage, you will be able to understand the questions, you will be able to answer the questions which are asked on the passage, okay, which are based on the passage. So main and the most important thing of unseen passage is to read the passage with patience, with keep your mind cool and calm. Don't think about anything else. Just concentrate on the passage given. Read it carefully, not just reading like you're reading something and you're reading it very fast without understanding the meaning. Don't do that like that. So you have to read it very slowly, carefully, and you have to understand the meaning of each sentence given in the passage, and then only you will be able to answer the questions based on the given passage. Every passage will have few questions asked, and you have to answer them in full sentence. Children, don't answer just in one word or just in short. You always have to answer the questions in full sentence. Is that clear? Now these are the simple tips. See, there is no hard and fast rules here. There are nothing which you have to keep in mind, or you have to learn something. Only two things you just be careful of, that read the passage slowly and carefully. When you read it slowly, it will enable you to understand better, and you have to read it carefully with the expressions, with the correct expressions, with the punctuation marks. It will make the passage more meaningful, and it will be easy for you to understand. So always keep in mind, what is the first thing? Read the passage slowly and carefully. Now what is the next thing? Understand the meaning of each sentence in the passage. Yes children, what is a passage? A passage means many sentences together form a passage. Yes or no? It can be 10, it can be 15, it can be 20. But those are what? Those are sentences. It can be in the form of story, or it can be about defining something, or telling about some things in detail. So you have to understand the meaning of each sentence in the passage, what it is trying to tell you, and then only you will be able to answer the questions based on the given passage. Okay, now let us see. Now this will be your question. If it is asked in the exam, it is going to be like that read the following passage and answer the questions given below. So what is the first thing? You have to read it carefully, and you have to read it slowly. And once when you do these two things, it will be very easy for you to answer the questions based on the given passage. Okay, now I have given one example here. I'll read out the passage slowly so that you understand each sentence. I will also explain you the meaning of each sentence. Okay, now let us start. Now here comes the passage. I'll read out to you, listen to me carefully. Rita's class went to the school carnival today. Now we are talking about a girl whose name is Rita, and Rita's class means we are talking about a school. She went with her class. Now even you have a class where you have 50-60 students with you in one class. So Rita's class went. Where did they go? They went to the school carnival. Now what is a school carnival? It can be a, like a fun fair type where you have snack stalls, where you have some play zones. So it is a school carnival. You may have some entertainment shows for you. So that is called a school carnival. In short, it is like a fun fair. Okay. Now it was a lot of fun. Obviously, when you are with your friends and you are enjoying, you are eating whatever you want, you are playing, you are dancing, you are having a lot of fun. Yes or no? So Rita won 2 prizes. So how many prizes did Rita won? She won 2 prizes in the school carnival. Okay. She won a blue balloon and a doll. So what were the 2 prizes? One was a blue balloon and the other one was a doll. Okay, like that she won how many prizes? She won 2 prizes. She had great time with all her friends. Now it was obviously her full class was with her. She had a lot of friends in the class and she enjoyed with them. She had a great time with all her friends. First, she played a few games. Now in the school carnival there were few games arranged for the children. So what did she do first? She played a few games. Then she had a popcorn and milkshake. And then she was feeling hungry by playing the games, by enjoying, and now she was tired. She was very hungry. She wanted to have something. So what did she eat? She ate popcorns and she drank a milkshake. Okay. Finally, she got to watch a magic show. Now we all love to watch a magic show, isn't it? Because it is very surprising, thrilling, exciting, and we want to watch more and more. We want to see what are the magic tricks, how is the magician doing these tricks. So we be very excited while watching a magic show. So finally she ended up by seeing a magic show. Rita can't wait to get home and tell her parents all about the fun. Even you as children, you all do the same thing. See, you all tell everything when you all come back from school. You all tell everything to your parents. You all share things. I did this, I did that. Teacher scolded me. I got punishment. Or we had a lot of fun. We watched movie today and we played so many games. So you are eager and you are so desperate that you want to share everything whatever has taken place. Yes or no? Even when you go for a picnic, first thing, when you will not remove your shoes, you just start talking about all the things, all the fun which you had in the picnic, by telling it to your parents or to your brother or your sister, sharing it everything. So same way, Rita can't also wait. She can't wait to go home and just tell everything to her parents, whatever happened in the school carnival. So this is the end of the passage, a very small passage, and I hope you have understood what is the passage. It is about the Rita's day at the school carnival. A school carnival means a school fun fair, and it is about the experience she had in the school carnival. Okay. Now there are few questions which I have framed on this passage. Now let us see the first one. Where did Rita's class go today? Okay, so what is the first question? See, the questions are always based on the passage. It is never something from outside the passage. It will be always based on the passage given to you. So you don't need to worry, and the answer itself is in the passage. If you have read the passage carefully, you have understood it, you will be able to answer it very fast and you will be very quick. But remember, do not answer in short. You have to answer the questions in full sentence. Is that clear? So the first question is, where did Rita's class go today? We all know. So see how I have answered. Rita's class went to the school carnival today. See, I have not answered in short. I have written it in full sentence. Okay, can you see it? So what did I answer? How did I answer the question? Rita's class went to the school carnival today. Now look at the question again. Where did Rita's class go today? Now, children, in the question, the word is go. Is that clear? And the past tense of go is went. So while answering, you are going to answer, instead of go, you are going to write it as went. Is that clear? So this was the difference while answering the question. You have to be very, very careful. Where did Rita's class go today? While answering, you are going to answer in a past tense. Rita's class went to the school carnival today. So you have to be very careful with the verbs. You have to, always the answer should be in past tense. So be careful with some of the words. Okay. Now let us see the second one. What did Rita win? Okay. So what did she win? The question is this. Now in past tense, this win, the word win, can you see this word win? This word will come as a past tense in your answer. Okay, so see the answer. Rita won a blue balloon and a doll. See, win, won, so past tense. So you have to be very careful while answering the question. It is very, very easy. Just you have to be careful with some words. Is that clear? And I answered in full sentence. Rita won a blue balloon and a doll. The past tense of win is won. Clear? Now let us move on to the next one. What did she do first? Okay, now in the school carnival, what did she do first? Now look at the answer. She played a few games. It is in the passage only, so I have just took it out from the passage and I answered in full sentence that she played a few games. Okay. Now fourth one. What did Rita eat at the carnival? Okay. Now here the action verbs like eat, sleep, jump, wherever your action, that is going to change into past tense. Okay, so win, won, go, went. So these are all action words, yes or no? So eat is also an action. So eat past tense is ate, yes or no? Eat past tense is ate. So while answering, you are not going to use the word eat, you are going to use its past tense, that is ate. So Rita had. Now here I have not given had here. You can also ate because milkshake is also added. You don't eat milkshake. It is a liquid thing. You drink milkshake. So as it was given in the passage, I framed my answer the same way. That Rita had popcorns and milkshake. Is that clear? Now the last one. How many prizes did Rita win? Okay, so how many prizes did Rita win? Rita won 2 prizes. So again that win word, which is an action word, it will go in a past tense, that is won. Okay, so Rita won 2 prizes. So are you clear and have you understood how to read a passage? You have to read it very slowly. You have to be very careful. You have to understand the meaning of each sentence and words in the passage, and then you will be able to answer the questions asked on the given passage. And be very, very careful while answering the questions too, and you have to always answer in full sentence. That is the only thing which you have to follow while solving an unseen passage. And thank you for listening to me carefully. I hope you have understood today's video, and keep practicing it. You can create your own passage. You can take a small passage from any of your books and you can try to frame questions on your own and solve it on your own. Thank you for listening to me carefully. Goodbye. Take care.